Aqua gang up in this thing. What up, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general love message for my Aquarius gang, my Aquarius soul family. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guys, please give us exactly what we need to know in regards to Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Love messages. Give us the specific messages that you have here for us today, please. Please and thank you. What a very interesting energy we have here today. Quite remorseful, but we will get to that in a moment here, guys. If you would, please just take a minute, guys, and click that like button. Okay, it helps in a very tremendous way. We're still growing. Okay, we are so close. We're this close to 70,000. I'm trying to hit that 100,000. You understand? You know, we're growing as a family. So I appreciate those of you who do it every single time. Love you so much. Thank you so much. If you don't normally do it, just consider it. Okay, consider doing it this time. All right. If you have not already made it official, okay, especially if you're already new here or if you are new to the channel, what's up? Okay, if I'm your flavor, okay, if you can get with if you can pick up what I'm laying down, go ahead and click that subscribe button, okay? Make it official, become a part of the gang. You may want to also click the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload for this sign, which is quite often, okay? Now, guys, we do have a second channel on the platform as well, which will be linked down below. If I'm not uploading on this channel, I'm normally uploading on the other channels. So you may want to, I'm just saying. If I disappear, it's like, girl, where you at? I might be over there, okay? So go ahead and subscribe to the second channel if that's something that you wish to do. It's more for collective. It's more for all signs, collective reading, okay? Also, follow your girl on Instagram. That's going to be linked down below as well. I think that's it. I think that's all we have for us today. Let's dig in then. This person, whoever this person might be, this person is going through a great deal of remorse, sorrow. I'm even hearing like mourning, stages of mourning. I do believe that they're mourning the connection with you, but this is a very stubborn individual, okay, because of what we have in like the conflict positioning. But let's get to what came out first. First thing out was social circle. Okay, so I feel like what I was getting energetically is that this person more than anything misses your friendship. I feel like you were really down for this person, meaning you would do anything for them. You would give them the shirt off your back. This person may have really crossed you in a way that they could not come back from. And that's something that is at the forefront of their mind when they're not drinking, which they are doing quite often, you guys. I even feel like they're surrounding themselves with vultures, like leeches. They're trying to replace you. They are. Okay. Even if this was a romantic connection, you were still very much so this person's friend, meaning you respected them to a certain level, even though they did things to make you not want to respect them anymore, right? You may have lost a lot of respect for this person. Or you will. Keep in mind, tarot is fluid, guys, okay? Meaning, this could be something predictive of the future. This could be something happening currently. This could be something that has happened in the past. Take it how it resonates. This is also a general message, okay? Can't be for every single Aquarius. However, use your own intuition and your spirit guides, okay, to allow you to tap into the messages that are here for you today and leave the rest for whoever else is here for, okay? Now back to this person. This person may be in a great deal of trouble, you guys, okay? I know you're like, girl, what does that got to do with me? That's none of my business. I just feel like this person is spiraling. I don't know. I feel as though maybe maybe you didn't recognize how much of an impact you had on their happiness or on their stability, which is also something very scary, in my opinion. That could be very heavy, but I don't feel like you knew. I don't feel like you knew how much of an impact or how much this person relied on you to fill their cup or relied on you to nurture them. So they are trying to currently surround themselves with people. They're not really liking to be alone. They hardly want to sleep, right? They may have people spending the night. They may have people that they're going out with, strangers. They're buying out the bar for people. They're effing up a check, right? Like they're wanting to go to the club. They're wanting to party. They're wanting to be very social, but that's only because they cannot stand the isolation is what they're saying. Okay, so idleness. Yeah, they cannot tolerate idle time. An idle mind breeds this sorrow, breeds this remorse, breeds this kind of continuum of sadness. Wow. So they are using an escape, right? This is escapism, this social circle and drinking card. They might still be able to, of course, go to work, right? Do the regular mundane day-to-day things. But I feel like the moment they have a second by themselves is when you pop back up in their mind. And that's when they start getting into trouble, is what they're saying, okay? Wow. So this is somebody who is actively trying to avoid being alone, because that then leads them to the conclusion or the conclusion that has happened already, right? I feel like their pride is keeping them from coming towards you with this apology. For them to say one last chance, that means they had one chance too many. And that is something that is really trapped within their mind. See how that card just kind of flew over there? This is somebody who is kind of this card wants to, right? Like this card is acting crazy. This person wants to come in and apologize. It says, I'm sorry for disappointing you. Will you accept my apology? And I feel like after things cool down, you may accept this person's apology, but that doesn't mean that you're going to grant them access, you see? And that is what they want. So they are toiling back and forth, back and forth, back and forth in their mind about whether or not to relay this apology to you, extend some form of an olive branch, invite you out, ask you how you're doing, sort of like that. Start like a small conversation when they really want to have the big conversation. They're avoiding it all at this point. This person is kind of cowering out of the situation because of fear. There's a great deal of fear here, you guys, about what you will say, about what you will do. This person is now valuing the relationship at a higher rate than they would have in the past. And I feel like this is because you're standing your ground. For those of you who have already heard from this person and they've tried to make a resurgence, I do feel like a great deal of you rejected them, and that has in their mind skyrocketed, you know, your value. See, look, you're teaching me a true lesson. Yikes. Then we have new person. They said that goes over one last chance. So dare I say, that time clock. You know those little time clocks with the sand in it? I feel like there's one kernel of sand left and it's just about to drop. This is a danger zone. And I feel like they're still pussyfooting around, like they're not saying it. They're not coming towards you. They're not dropping that pride, that ego. I do feel like you rejecting their apology and or offer will not only teach them a major lesson, but it will, in fact, be a demise of their ego. So they're avoiding that, okay? Hey, I just want to be your co-star. So now like I told you, this person is viewing you as like main character energy, main bitch energy, main dude energy. You are the main one. You should have been the only one. So for me to say that, this might be somebody who didn't put an effort towards this connection as much as they did to outside connections, even if it was with friends. For some of you, it could have been with third parties, okay? If this is a romantic connection, they just didn't prioritize you. And now they're viewing that as a major, like something that they can't come back from. Wow. I feel like this person didn't recognize who you were, like your value, until now, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you, okay? You started putting down some really firm boundaries and standards. And I feel like initially they would have fought back on that. And then for a great majority of you, you would have just cut this person off. I can go towards, if you won't do it, somebody else will. We have new love in the reverse. Look, new person up right over here, new love in the reverse over here. This person is definitely toiling in their mind over and over and over about what you're doing, who may be putting in the effort now, or what it is that you desire now. Am I even still your type? Is this apology, is it even worth it for me to risk shattering my ego to come towards you? You know, just for you to reject me? Those are the thoughts. We have past life connection. You know, you have known each other before. So I feel like this is something that you've already recognized within this connection, which is why you did, you know, you gave it your best shot. You just kept getting hit with resistance. This person resisted this connection the whole entire way. They do recognize that. So let's pull some tarot. Dang. I also feel like this person is questioning whether or not you will be willing to put in effort this go round if the two of you did give it one last shot. There's almost an energy in their mind that if they apologize, that then they're the ones who have now confessed to being in the wrong, and that you would sit back and allow them to do all of the work. Okay, but it wasn't an issue for you to do all the work. Now, was it, Aqua? That's crazy. Yeah, now they want to come in and compromise. Now they want to come in and put in equal amounts, equal parts. But they weren't willing to do that before. Meaning you left this connection, or you disconnected yourself from something where you were already in the negative. So it will only be fair for them to really be the ones to put in the effort and place this thing back together. See, look, Queen of Wands is in the reverse. So I feel like this person is wanting to avoid confrontation. They do not want to argue with you. They do not want to go back and forth with you. They don't want you to curse them out. They are a bit jealous about what you may be going towards, or what may be coming towards you. I feel like the jealousy is what's allowing them to see the error of their ways in the past. Because why would you be jealous if it was nothing but a thing, if you could just replace Aquarius? Do you see what I'm saying? So let's see here. The Eight of Cups. So they believe the true issue is you walking away, giving up on this. Okay? They feel like your disappointment. Now we have disappointment here twice. So this person disappointed you a great deal. They may have really surprised you. It may have really surprised you the way that this turned out. The way that things turned out. And it may have really surprised this person that you were willing to detach from this after putting in so much effort, because you were the one taking the biggest loss. They got the longer end of the stick. You got the shorter end of the stick in this ordeal. And I also feel like you're seeking something higher. Okay, you're on a new vibration, right? You're on a higher vibration. You are seeking something higher. So this person might even be dealing with some sentiments of lack, right? In reference to what they can provide, who they are. They may have been a very confident person, but their confidence is definitely dwindling away. Every time they go out and recognize that this new person, it could just be a one-to-one conversation that they're having, or a date. They could be a serial dater at this time. They could just be going out with, you know, the girls, the boys, whoever. This social activity is really needling at this person, because now they recognize, even if they're with 10 other people, 20 other people, the connection that the two of you had together was something much stronger. It had much more substance. And they feel like you walked away, you just gave up. That's the phrasing that they're using. So that's what this person views the problem as, you giving up. This is the type of person that believes that if you say that you love somebody, or if you say that you care about someone, okay, especially if the two of you had gotten to the point where you were expressing love to each other, they feel like then that is the invitation to deal with anything, because you love me, right? So at this juncture, they feel like you gave up on them. You gave up on, in their mind, you gave up on us. You gave up on us. What they're hoping to convince you of is the Hierophant. Wow. Ooh, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Empress. Walking away was not easy. Okay, like I said, you may have taken a L, right? A great loss here. Emotionally, physically, for some of you, mentally, right? Emotionally, financially, okay? It takes a great deal of self-control and self-respect to tap into the Eight of Cups, because, you know, right after the 8 is the 9. And you just never know if that 9th cup will come, which is wish fulfillment, which is somebody pouring into you for once, which is contentment and fulfillment. 9 of Cups, right? 8 of Cups is like, I'm walking the fuck away. I'm not waiting around to see if the 9th cup comes around, because it still hasn't. It still has not. It still has not. And I feel like that decision of yours essentially is making you level up automatically. So the Hierophant suggests that this person does want to try again. This is a very spiritual connection, which is why you already know why this person is showing up. You already know why this person is unable to detach from this, okay? You showing up as the Empress does make for a bit of an ego lashing, okay? Because it's almost as if, you ever seen the show like Undercover Boss, right? Where they go, these CEOs, they go in and they're dressed like one of the workers, like a civilian. And they're there to work, and they're there to understand the ins and outs of their company and things that they might not be able to see behind the veil. And then at the end of the show, or the end of that episode, the CEO then returns to that same store, or that same, venue, as the CEO, and like, oh, this is me. This is who I've been the whole time. I'm actually the boss. I'm actually your boss, right? And they're all dressed up, and they, have on, they're dressed to the nines. They looking like money. They smelling like money, okay? Looking real rich. This is what this person is feeling. They feel bamboozled. Like, almost like, you should have told me. You should have told me you were an emperor. You should have told me you were an empress. Then I would have definitely put in more effort. But it's like, This is one of the hugest lessons that this person will ever learn in their life. And if you move on with a new person, because you are the Empress, you are the Emperor, you're able to manifest and build and birth anything that you want at this time, okay? So they're also giving me the energy to be careful what you wish for. Be sure to be very detail oriented when it comes to the divine in reference to these powers that they're giving you. You will be victorious in your conquest towards wherever you're trying to go. Can you imagine having an emperor or an empress this entire time and not doing anything? You mean you're royalty? How could this be? And not only did they not put in the effort for a great deal of you, there was a disappointment here. There was a shattering. There was a betrayal. And you, ma'am, sir, bruh, sis, I'm talking to your person now, you did this to an empress, to an emperor, right? Like, sucks to be you. They are kicking themselves, you guys. They are. Now, I feel like movement will come eventually. They're not going to be able to do this little tidbit for very much longer, okay? Drowning out their sorrows, drinking every night, smoking every night, fucking every night, right? Like, going out every night, having people around all the time. People are getting sick of this person. Their family, their friends, people that they're reaching out to, because they're trying not to be alone. Because being alone means that they have to look at this. They have to look at this. They have to look at what they did that caused an empress to move towards something new. An emperor. Either way, gender doesn't matter, guys, okay? Upper echelon. Royalty, bitch. Bow down. No, I'm sorry. I won't say that. But for real. So they're trying to avoid being alone. This person doesn't even like to sleep at this point. Okay? So Two of Swords is where they stand. At this juncture, they're going back and forth. Okay? Should I go? Should I do it? No. Now? No. Now? No. Now? Now? No. Writing out whole dissertations via text message, where you're going to get like 6 or 7 text messages back to back to back. I mean, a whole essay, and then erasing all that shit. No, not now. Not now. Let's just save it to drafts. Wow. Very remorseful, guys. They are. So they are going to try to convince you that the Hierophant is where they stand, that they believe that this is a spiritual connection, that they understand what they did to make you walk away. There's an apology here, but there aren't any changes. Yikes. Okay, we have talking. So even though the Two of Swords is here, this is somebody who wants to have a conversation. They are interested in conversing with you. Okay? About taking a chance on them. Taking a chance on love. Yikes. I'm sorry. It's just like, You don't always get to redo that shit. You know what I'm saying? And normally I don't mind going in on y'all people. I don't. But it's just like, too bad, so sad. Now you want to apologize. Now you are analyzing all of the things that you have done because they now see who you are for real. So that's sort of like you showing up as undercover boss, right? This is somebody who clocking in late, leaving early, okay, telling their homeboys and their homegirls to come on by and get the 5-finger discount. That means free 99. Okay, they taking long lunch breaks, right? They on the phone, they popping chewing gum all up in the customers' faces, okay? They stealing the company car in order to go to the club at night, and they drinking on their breaks. And they telling you who they think is another civilian just like them. They're telling you everything that they're doing. It's just a little analogy for your ass, okay? Just to find out that they ass is about to get fired because that's your boss, you dummy. Like, just, it's less than smart. It's just less than smart. And you don't always get a chance to redo that, you see. Okay, let's go on over to the extended, okay? I definitely want to see what their actual intentions are according to the divine, okay? Let's see if they have made any changes at this juncture. If they want to talk, they're back and forth about this apology. No changes in the cards just yet. So let's see if I've missed something, okay? And I never miss, bitch. I never miss, but I will look. I will look to see if there's been any signs of change, transformation, awakening. All of that would be great. Okay, if you are still interested in this to any extent. And the fact that this is a spiritual connection, okay, we already saw that this is a past life connection, does suggest that this wasn't the easiest to walk away from. This is why you're being given like, they're almost giving me the movie Aladdin, right? The 3 wishes. Okay, genie in a bottle energy. So that's also why you're going to have to be very careful about what you're wishing for, because is that really what you want? Right? Is it really what you want? So we will delve into that. Let's also see what karmic debt this person is due to face due to their behavior. I feel like that's also something that they are trying to avoid. This person is in a cycle of escapism. They're trying to escape everything. Their karma, their sorrows, their ego, death. Okay? They really are. Their emotions, their losses, they are trying to escape them. So let's see what the details of that is going to be, especially for those of you who are engaging with this person on any level. You just want to be careful, okay? You want to be aware of what they may be experiencing as you are in close proximity. Let's also see, what did you need to learn from all of this? This is the silver lining. This is going to be your lesson, and this is going to let us know how close you are to the next cycle and to this new person. Period. Period, poo. Because they played in your face. They just didn't recognize whose face they were playing in. And now that they see who you are, now they want to backpedal and pussy pop and make it right. And okay, let's see what your lesson was. And then we'll look at this person's next steps. Okay, so that you can prepare yourself and be prepared for this. And then we'll see the best potential outcome, whether you decide to re-engage with this or go in the opposite direction. We will look at both. All right, let's also see how you can energetically protect yourself as you're moving forward in order to make yourself invisible to toxicity. Okay, you want to keep it away from you, low vibrational people and toxic energies. How to make yourself invisible to them and be able to discern them before they infiltrate your energy. How does Spirit suggest you do that? Okay, then we're gonna get right into new love because new love showed up twice. All right, now we do have a blocker here, right? This is somebody who wants a do-over. So new love on their end is in the reverse, but we have it up in the upright on your side. So there is somebody new here already. Let's see who exactly this person is. I want to know the good shit that's coming towards you. Only the good, only the new. How will you potentially meet this person? Okay. How soon? How soon can you expect this person to come in? All right. What are the most attractive qualities about them, and what will they find most attractive about you? Let's see the reason why they are single, according to the divine, not them. We need the truth. We need the truth, Ruth. All right. Let's see if there are any red flags or deal breakers that you need to know about prior to fully investing in this person, as I want to look out for you as you are growing, developing, and you are to whom much is given, much is required. So you do have a lot to protect. You have something to lose, right? So we need to make sure that you are protected in your energy, even as you are delving into new connections. Let's then see what the potential is for things to go all the way into union, okay, within the near future with this newer person, and then we will get your advice from your spirit guides and the divine in reference to how you can bring about the manifestations of your heart's desires in the least amount of time, whatever that might be, whatever the recipe is for your fulfillment and happiness. Let's get some details on that, and then we will add, we haven't done this in a little while, so let's add an Ask the Universe reading where I'll give you the floor to ask a couple of questions, but I will have more instructions for that over in the extended. Okay, so please guys, click that like button as well as the subscribe button. Follow your girl on Instagram. Go follow your girl and subscribe to the second channel, which is linked down below, and the extended will be linked down below. I'm gonna see y'all over there. Let's go.